When the drums of politics grow louder, the echoes of danger sometimes follow. Former presidential candidates Peter Obi and leaders of the African Democratic Congress (ADC) narrowly escaped what has been described as an assassination attempt in Benin City, Edo State on Tuesday, sending shockwaves across Nigeria's political landscape just as preparations for the 2027 general elections begin to gather momentum. According to reports, the incident occurred shortly after Obi and other ADC leaders concluded activities at the party's secretariat in Benin, where events were held to formally mark the defection of Olumide Akpata into the ADC. Eyewitnesses say the convoy had barely left the venue when armed men allegedly began trailing them. The situation escalated when the convoy arrived at the residence of Chief John Odigie Oyegun, a prominent political figure and former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress. It was at that point, according to multiple accounts, that the attackers opened fire. Gunshots reportedly rang out at the gate of Odigie Oyegun's residence, sending supporters and party members scrambling for safety. Several vehicles in the convoy were said to have been riddled with bullets, and visible damage was reportedly recorded on cars parked within the premises. Panic gripped the area as people took cover, unsure of the scale or intent of the assault. Dr. Yunusa Tanko, national coordinator of the Obedient Movement Worldwide, raised the alarm in a statement describing the development as a siege and attack. He characterized the shooting as a survived assassination attempt and warned that the targeting of opposition figures poses a grave threat to Nigeria's democracy. According to Tanko, Obi and the ADC leadership were effectively under siege during the chaotic episode, heightening fears of political violence. Reports indicate that Peter Obi and other leaders present at the scene escaped unharmed. There have been no confirmed casualties as at the latest updates, though the psychological impact of the gunfire and the visible damage to vehicles have intensified concerns about security during political gatherings. The identity of the attackers has not been officially confirmed, and security agencies are yet to provide a comprehensive briefing on the incident. The attack comes at a time of heightened political maneuvering across the country. With the 2027 election still some distance away, parties are already repositioning, forming alliances, and welcoming defectors from rival platforms. The defection of prominent political actors into new alignments has added fuel to an already competitive atmosphere. In such an environment, security analysts warn that tensions can escalate quickly if not carefully managed. Political violence has long been a recurring challenge in Nigeria's democratic journey. From pre-election clashes to post-election unrest, the use of force or intimidation against political opponents undermines public trust and weakens democratic institutions. Incidents involving high-profile figures such as Peter Obi tend to amplify national anxiety because they suggest that no political actor is beyond risk. Observers note that Obi's political profile remains significant, particularly among youth and reform-minded voters who rallied behind his candidacy in the 2023 presidential election. His association with the Obedient movement continues to energize a segment of the electorate, making any reported threat against him a matter of national interest. The fact that the alleged attack occurred during an event linked to cross-party political realignment further underscores the volatility of Nigeria's political climate. The residence of John Odigie Oyegun, where the convoy sought refuge, also carries symbolic weight. As a former APC national chairman and respected elder statesman, his home becoming the site of gunfire adds another layer of seriousness to the episode. It suggests that the attack was either brazenly calculated or recklessly executed without regard for potential political fallout. Security experts argue that swift and transparent investigation will be crucial in preventing speculation and misinformation. In politically sensitive incidents, silence from authorities can fuel rumors and deepen mistrust. Nigerians will expect law enforcement agencies to identify those responsible, clarify motives, and reassure the public that political engagement will not be met with violence. Civil society organizations have repeatedly called for stronger protection of political actors across party lines. Democracy thrives when opposition figures can campaign, meet supporters, and engage in dialogue without fear. Any attempt, real or perceived, to intimidate political leaders through violence risks damaging Nigeria's democratic image both domestically and internationally. The broader context cannot be ignored. Nigeria continues to grapple with various security challenges, from banditry and kidnappings to communal clashes and insurgency remnants. In such an environment, political gatherings can become soft targets if adequate security planning is not enforced. The Benin incident highlights the urgent need for proactive intelligence, coordinated security deployment, and rapid response mechanisms during high-profile political events. For supporters of the ADC and Obi's movement, the attack has already become a rallying point, reinforcing narratives of resilience and perseverance in the face of adversity. For critics, questions remain about the exact sequence of events and whether the attack was politically motivated or the result of other factors. Only a thorough investigation can determine the full truth. As Nigeria inches closer to another election cycle, the stakes continue to rise. The Benin City gunfire serves as a sobering reminder that political competition must never cross into violence. Leaders across party lines will need to condemn such acts unequivocally and promote peaceful engagement. In the end, the strength of a democracy is measured not by the absence of disagreement, but by the ability to resolve differences without bloodshed. The survival of Peter Obi and other ADC leaders in Benin City may have prevented tragedy, but it also underscores a pressing reality. Safeguarding political participation is essential to preserving Nigeria's democratic future.